TSM is doing really good in that category so far, girl. They are in first place with the most kills in the lobby. Reps is leading the way. You heard Nocturnal put a lot of respect on his name. He has 11 kills right now. Obviously high ground, good position. I'd say it's a full-blown, obviously game-ending, game-winning God spot, but a nice position. Like you said, one of the best kind of power positions. Of course, playing as Bloodhound, they will have a chance to scan back and forth and make sure they're not getting flanked. They'll have to watch their back. They'll have to be careful as well, because there might be 2 or 3 teams that end up pushing. Meanwhile, Cloud9 must perform a tournament series for them. They currently are going to pop an ultimate from Gibraltar. Might not come fast enough, though. Defensive bombardment taking the time. And Zach Major, the team fire, the support. Noct gets knocked as he currently stands. Zach Major, last alive. He clutches the 1v1, but he's not going to be able to hold on. And just like that, Cloud9 is out of this lobby. Girl, that is disastrous. It's a great recovery right there after a beam from Klain of Xset. They don't know what we know, so they could have taken that fight without third party. Meanwhile, G2 likes to play aggressive. Nice push, is not missing a shot close range on controller with that Ava 8. Is designful, connects for another 60 to 80 damage, but not going to be enough. He's going to get knocked here. Gentrifying and Resulta going to have to push through. Caustic is an absolute menace right now, and Race going to get shut down. G2 does it. They win the 3v3 pure fight, but they got to be careful because 2 brains, 1 controller is nearby. They hear the fight. They need the kills. They need the points right now. They're going to play aggressive.
Gentrifying is the last one remaining on his team. He's going to have to rat and get those banners later on. But Serial with the kill mid-air on Frapper. So that's the disadvantage of taking an Octane jump pad. You can easily get shot from anyone underneath. And that's Serial with the beams on ESA Green.
Well done for ESA Green, getting some well-needed points as well. As ESA Green coming to this one, 30th place with 51 points. So much at stake here in Game 4. As we now jump back to Xset, had to make that wide rotation. They're going to get shut down here, and guess what? It's going to be by Team Liquid. They say, don't you dare try to push us. They get the upper hand in that one. They obviously had the significant shield advantage. Not sure if you saw, girl, but gold shield and leveled up purple shields for Team Liquid, whereas Xset only had blue shields there. So they had the slight advantage in that fight. As we take a look here at Kanaka's Pets. Kanaka is obviously in a crucial spot as well. A lot of implications here. 23rd place with 70 points. They had a breakout performance in day number 1. Obviously, they've been in a very tough group. Perhaps the group of death with Group A, Sentinels, CLG, My Little Ponies, and of course TSM have been performing very, very well. I want to see what Kanaka's Pets can do here after a great start in day 1. See how they can finish in Game 3. Let's jump into a listen-in with Kanaka's Pets. And a quick listen in there with Kanaka's Pets, as they obviously were well positioned, rotating from Lava City, and they took that spot to their advantage. Meanwhile, TSM, we saw in the picture-in-picture, was in a crazy fight, so you know we had to jump into that action. TSM rotating from Fragment East, took Cave early. They now find themselves in the 3v3. See if they decide to take it, girl.
Yeah, it's a really tough fight, especially in the tunnel and against a Caustic, it seems. So the Caustic will have barrels, they'll have some good defense, but if they're able to pull off some great nades here, we'll see if they pop up, they'll be able to get that entry, but they didn't. And they're just pushing that team further back, and they're creating more space for themselves. And here it comes, the Arcstar. It misses a little bit, but it forces them to fight. That massive shots come through. It almost cracks one. They take down one, they take down 2. There's only 1 more left on that team, and this is a clean wipe on Charlotte Phoenix here.
Imperial Hal, too nasty with the dome shield strafing. You saw the in and out with the Mastiff, connects for about 115 damage.
They are so aggressive and so confident. This is the best they've ever felt. They used to play for placement, and now they're playing for all the kill points and placement. So they're dominating and taking over. Now we're watching CLG fight Lazarus in a 3v3. They're going for hierarchy there, but Lou takes in some damage. Madness going to finish one off, and there is another clean team wipe we've seen from CLG this time. Not looking good for Lazarus here.
Yeah, Madness right there with the mobility on Octane. Uses it to his advantage. Rotates and flanks wide right. Takes out 2 single-handedly. Well played right there from Madness. Meanwhile, Letter E find themselves in a less than ideal situation. They're out of this lobby. And guess who it's going to be the hands of? It's Sentinels on the new team comp with Octane and a Bloodhound in tow. They find themselves 3. Quick update from our other lobby. And then in the overall grand scheme of things, NRG leading the way in overall kills across both lobbies. Rocker with 13, Sweet with 12, and Sweet leading the way in damage with 7.3k damage. Next up behind that is Stomps of ESA White with 5.3k. NRG having such an impact today. Wanted to give y'all that quick update from our side stream. Of course, Nice Wig holding it down. Big shout out to my man Wig, who's been crushing it on the solo cast throughout the entirety. Make sure to have both tabs open here, the official Playapex broadcast. As we jump back, Ranked is harder. TSM flying in like a bat in a cave, and just like that, Ranked is harder gets completely eliminated from this lobby, wiped clean. Goodbye. Ranked is harder. TSM is making it look so easy right here. That was disgusting.
They pushed one team into a corner and ended up killing them, and they'll push the team behind them. They're not going to let anyone bully them today.
Yeah, Ranked is harder tries. Good luck and goodbye. Luciana nearby. Two teams fighting.
They
It's
got a free
Pubstars.
third party here.
And they do. TSM could take this if they want to. I don't know if they have the intel, but they know the zone's going to be closing here. Mo Chance is last up, and he'll get taken out momentarily. Goodbye. Good night to Mo Chance. The TSM says, yeah, let's just not mess with that. We're going to back out and reset. They have been the absolute kings of this cave. It is King of the Hill. New game mode, by the way, in Apex Legends, apparently, is that's what it seems like within the cave. TSM is taking out team after team. Meanwhile, CLG, flank and wide right is madness. Lou, oh my gosh, putting in absolute work, absolute damage. Great flank, heads up play from Lou, but he's the last alive for his team here, girl.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to be looking too good for him. It's going to be hard to clutch this one out, as it is a Geyser zone. Kanaka's Pets, though, they're coming in and they're looking to see if they can third party or do a little bit of damage, but there's so many thermites, it's so hard to see in here, so they're just going to pre-fire through the hallway without knowing if there's a person there or not.
Yeah, it's almost like when there's a bangle or smoke on the ground. You don't necessarily know what's going on without that digital threat. Sometimes you just let her rip. Meanwhile, Kanaka's Pets needed to go big this game. They're doing exactly that. They, of course, have played this really well, girl. They had the rotation from Lava City. They've slow played their way into Geyser, have not taken unnecessary fights. Said, hey, let's preserve ammo, but now they need to win this 3v3. Here comes the push. Good shot being put in. Absolute bricks being put out right now by Kanaka, the former Gears of War player, making it look easy. He connects for one, make it two, make it three. Kanaka's Pets takes out the entirety of My Little Phonies, #1 team in Group A, and they are out.
Oh, they really needed those points too, so it's going to be a little bit of a hard rotation perhaps for them. TSM, they have an okay position. This rock is not in though, so they're going to have to push forward a little bit later, and it's going to be a little bit of slow play from here on out.
And that was so big in the grand scheme of things, girl. Kanaka's Pets needed those 3 kills. They need a top finish here. They, of course, are outside of the top 20 right now. Can the team unsigned and making what is I think is their debut as a full team of 3 in ALGS. I know these individuals have made it, Fade, Casellos, and Kanaka, to various ALGS finals in the past, but I'm not sure if we've ever seen them as a full team of 3. Nonetheless, they've been quite the story, performing against a stacked Group A and performing well.
So it's 2 brains, 1 controller, Kanaka's, Sentinels, TSM, and then CLG Lou, the Rat, still alive. 5 squads remaining. We'll see if anyone can find Lou. Oh, huge shots by Retzi. He's going to have to try and survive there on the inside, and now moving on towards Crust with the R301 just beaming outside. He's holding his teammates from the other door of the building. That's huge.
Great angles. Such a smart play right there to go wide left to get those angles, to keep his team alive, to alleviate the pressure from Retzi, who's able to heal back up. And I believe that was TSM. Yes, it was, coming from Cave. So to slow down the absolute steamrolling train that was TSM is obviously a difficult feat. I think that thermite tagged him for a bit. Reps is getting eaten up alive by that thermite grenade right now. Snipe down to 20 HP, needs to heal up desperately, and might get pushed. Lou gets taken out. TSM's able to reset. Nice job by 2B1C to find the 1 rat left in this lobby. Now we have 4 teams of 3 to close this one out. What a finish this will be.
2 brains, 1 controller is one of the teams that also need a big game. So this is going to be crucial for them to get their debut as a team as well, to try and get to the grand finals. Nobody's been to the grand finals before. This is our biggest tournament yet.
Yeah, Kanaka's Pets just finds themselves a bunch of shields available for shield swap here. They'll have to heal them back up most likely, but talk about a little bit of a jackpot. It's like the gold pot of gold under the rainbow here, as the Leprechauns, the 3, Kanaka's Pets, find themselves a great situation and a great opportunity to close this one out. And girl, don't you just love this format, the hype moments that it's providing? What a day it's been, and what a last week it's been.
They're trying to avoid 2 brains, 1 controller right now because they were on the same exact building, and you'd never want to fight, especially in a 4-team situation. You're trying to avoid a fight as long as possible. It looks like Sentinels has a great spot, but if TSM push them and take that great spot from them right now, it's going to be a little dangerous.
And look at this gate keep coming through. Great job right there by Kanaka's Pets, recognizing the gatekeeping opportunity, but they got to be careful. There's a crypto nearby. Sonar's, of course, detected as well with Bloodhounds left. Oh my gosh, Imperial Hal sneaks his way up and almost out of the zone. Takes some damage here, takes the 3v3 fight against Sentinels. So right now, Kanaka's Pets have the win condition in my eyes. They just have to play this smart. TSM Sentinels eliminate themselves from the lobby. TSM wins the 3v3 again. Have they lost a 3v3 pound for pound fight yet? The answer is no. And in the end, we got 2 brains, 1 controller. We got TSM. They're cleaning up one last and final team. TSM FTX unstoppable in this game.
Wow, incredible. They took the spot. Sentinels had the best spot and they knew it, and they had to push on top of them. And it was a clean team wipe, so they had to third party right away. They had that in the bag. They played so incredibly well. They're playing so incredibly well the whole day today.